Okay, you stinking redstoners, here we go. Behind me we have a compact Shulker crafter. And this one right here is compatible with Java and Bedrock. So for your Java nerds, this will work for you. All you Bedrock console players, this will work for you too. So right here, we're going to go over this right here, and then we're going to build it step by step over here. Okay, so first we have our output chest. We got shulkers in there. It gets crafted by this crafter right here. Goes to this hopper. Once it goes to the hopper, this comparator goes off. Of course, if they get stuck, because there's no stinking room left, they're going to get stuck in this hopper, which means this thing can't start blinking no more until there's room. So that's that on that side with this hopper and this crafter. Up here we have shulker shells. All these stinking shulker shells go down through these hoppers right here. These hoppers feed down into this crafter. Well, one actually feeds down into this dropper. But every time the system pulses back here, one shulker shell goes through this hopper down, and one goes from this dropper in there. Okay. We're going to go over this other side. This is oak logs. You can use whatever logs you want, but for this demonstration, we're using oak logs, which means we're going to use oak planks as well. If you're following so far, you're doing good. So we have two paths for this to take. From this top chest up here, we're going to go down with this one hopper into this top crafter. This other route goes down into this bottom crafter. Now these two crafters are pointed into this middle crafter. So each log actually crafts 4. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we have like the perfect amount to craft the chest every time. And then of course, when it pulses, we also craft the chest. And that goes in there. Okay. You following so far? Okay. So every time this comparator goes off, this observer sees it. The observer goes, oh, there we go. And it puts a redstone signal up to this rail. This rail flashes. When this rail flashes, this observer sees it and goes, I see you. And it pulses a redstone pulse down to here. Now this redstone dust right here, very powerful redstone dust. Because it powers everything. It powers all those stinking crafters. And it powers this dropper. Hence, you got one craft execution from this one redstone pulse. Now, normally when it goes through it, it goes on, off. So it goes pulse, pulse. So it goes pulse, pulse. That's why we got 2 droppers for each thing. So we got 2 droppers over here, feeding 2 shulker shells in there. And we got wood down here and wood right there. 2 pulses. We won't run out of stuff. Okay. The automatic shutoff. So this is one of them. Once this is full, it automatically stops crafting. Now, if we run out of resources here or resources there, one of these redstone torches will power on. Once it powers on, this redstone rail, well, this powered rail, will stay lit until you figure out which one of these is stinking empty. You fill it back up, and it'll keep going. And down here's the manual shutoff. If you're like, I don't want to craft this no more. I don't want this thing going automatically. You flick the switch. You turn it on. And no matter what happens, it's not going to craft no more. Okay. Okay, so that's the stinking interview of this stinking crafter right here. We're going to go over here and build it step by step. So, first things first, you're going to have a double chest. Double chest up front here. And on this side, you're going to have a hopper. A hopper right there. On top of that hopper, you're going to have a stinking composter. And from that hopper, you're going to have a comparator right there. That's how it's going to go for now. But first things first, we got to do one more thing before we get in the way. We got to do a crafter right there. And we got to do a dropper right there. And one more crafter right there. So this dropper's facing into this crafter's facing into this hopper. This crafter over here is facing to this stinking crafter. Okay. We gotta break some blocks here first. Okay, I should have did this backwards, but whatever. Okay, so some of your Bedrock players gonna have some problem with this. But we're gonna do it the Bedrock way. Here we go. We're gonna get here. We're gonna face this crafter facing down. We're gonna come on this side. We're gonna face this crafter facing up. If you got not Lightmatic, stinking A. If you got Tweakero, you can do it like this. You can just use a hotkey and face it up. Either way, you have this middle crafter and these two crafters, top and bottom, need to be facing into this middle crafter right here. Okay. We're going to put a comparator back. And then we're going to put our piece of slab right here. Piece of stinking redstone. All right, we're doing good. If you're following so far, you're doing a good job. All right, hopper there, hopper there. One down, one down. If you do it, anything else, it's wrong. Okay. Now we're going to do one hopper facing into this crafter. One other hopper facing into this crafter. And then we're going to do a double chest. Right there. We're going to put another hopper facing into this chest right here. And we're going to have two hoppers up here. One facing into that crafter. One facing into this double chest. You have the option of doing it like this. I don't recommend it, but you can. It'll still work. You just got to wait till all these hoppers fill up before it starts filling this crafter right there. That's why I do this right here. So, it's optional. I wouldn't recommend it, though. Okay, double chest on top of these two hoppers. All right, there we go. Gonna have this composter and a slab. We're gonna take comparators and put them on top. And now we gotta get our observers. So this one, eyes down. Gonna have this little redstone butthole facing that way. And then we're gonna do the observer facing the opposite way. The eyes up and the butt down. Okay. Now I gotta go with some rails. I forgot to put rails in my stinking inventory. Okay, here we go. Rail, rail, rail. And now we're gonna put red concrete. Right there. One up there. Redstone torch. Redstone torch. Almost done. Automatic. No. Manual shut-off switch right there. Okay. Okay, if you've made it this far, you're pretty much done. The actual structure is stinking done. If you want to put some extra slabs somewhere like right there, you can. It's up to you. But this is pretty much done. All we got to do now is configure it. You hear me? I said configure the stinking crafters. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do this one first. We're going to work backwards. This is the one that crafts the actual stinking shulker boxes. So, how do we craft a stinking shulker box? If you know the recipe, you know. I got to put a stinking shulker shell in my stinking inventory. Here we go. Okay, this one, you want to put a half stack. Half stack chest, half stack of shulker shells. Whoops, half stack. Doesn't have to be exactly half, but it gives a good room for buffer. Give some buffer space. Once you have this one done, you can start buffering this side with shulker shells. There we go. You got shulker shells being poured into here and in the dropper. Okay, this side is stinking done. Oh, we want to turn this on for now. Make sure that's on before we do the other side. Okay, now, we're going to start with the middle stinking crafter. Okay. This is going to make a chest, so we got to click the middle one and then go a merry-go-round. 1, 2, and then stinking 3. That should be plenty. You could do more. Of course, leave yourself some stinking buffer. I don't know if you know this about stinking crafters. Crafters, what happens is, if this is full, what happens is, if this tries to spit something into this crafter right here, and it's full, it'll actually spit out, like over here somewhere, like that. We don't want that. So that's why we want a buffer. We want a stinking buffer in here. Plenty of space to hold more planks. Okay. We're going to fill all those in on the top one, and then on the bottom one. Same exact thing. Logs. Now, these ones can be as full as you want. You can have 64 and 64. Okay. Last thing. Last step. Fill this up with the logs. It's going to go down into this hopper, fill it up, into this hopper, and fill it up. Once that happens, guess what you can do? You can turn off this stinking switch. And you can start auto-crafting stinking shulker boxes. Stinking shulker boxes. Imagine that. You got automatic shulker boxes going into this box right here. And you can take them out whenever you want. So as long as you got resources up here in the log chest and in the shulker box chest, guess what? You're gonna have shulker boxes always crafting. I can be like, you know what? That's enough. Shut this crap off. We're gonna stop crafting shulker boxes. Oh wait, you know what? I need more. Here we go. Turn it back on. Hey, it continues where it left off. Okay. So now that that's full, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna empty it out. We're gonna go. There we go. It makes more. But now we're gonna simulate something. We're gonna simulate. Oh, we're out of wood. We're out of wood. What happened? This torch turned on. This torch turned on. Make sure this is always powered. Therefore, whatever's going in here, going through this hopper, triggering this comparator, which triggers this, which triggers that over here. Guess what? It's not gonna happen no more because this blah 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 blah. This rail here is powered on forever until we fill this back up. Here we go. We fill it back up. Oh, look at that. We're crafting more shulker boxes. There we go. There we go. Crafting shulker boxes. We'll turn it off. That's good enough. Okay. Like I said, this works on Bedrock and Java. So, all you Java nerds and you Bedrock nerds, guess what? You have the same stinking machine for both stinking sides. Both sides. Both y'all be happy. You know, they have a saying, you can't make everybody happy, but I think I just did with this stinking shulker crafter. It's the compact stinking shulker crafter. That's it for this video, guys. And if you like, put it in your world. Let me know. And until next time, happy Minecrafting. And we'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.